Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
From OMG, as they ended up being a little scattered by WE's own interesting set of bans. But Nami now rounds it out. That's Nami, Ashe for Mystic and Ben in the bottom lane. Xie on a huge... And now take a look towards the bottom side of the map. Mystic and Ben are shoving in because they know they've got help from Kandi. The level catches 5. They're going to get a lot of damage with that heal and exhaust. Ignite traded over. Will they be able to burst Mystic down? He heals. Auto attack gets first blood from SMLZ as he sidesteps onto the minions. World 6 shows up as well. Ben's got flash, and that's going to miss this heal advantage for a little gold. But Kandi and Xie show up just to get some harass. He's popped back. Now that's a follow-up from Kandi. He's level 6. He's got his own flash, and the second ethereal chains means WE get a kill onto Icon.
Really well played.
Perhaps looking for a kill on Icon. The arrow goes out, and he's actually hit by it. There's a tidal wave to follow it up. They've got a lot of damage. Bubble as well, and they get the kill onto Icon. You can see that heavy sigh. He should have seen that coming.
Yeah, that was max CC coming out of the Ashe.
Second from the bottom tier 1 is up to Xiang to defend it. He's using that Sunfire, but Gled is already tanking it. They reset aggro. 957 still holds onto it, so they are fine to keep diving this. They get the kill and get right on out.
And just take a look at how much damage 957 took. And he
gets into the backline, he finds 5. He already has no flash, and he will pop over the wall. Excuse me, that's no heal. Xiang gets into the back onto Mystic, though. Gets a good pop. Tosses the cast, but Mystic dodges. He turns onto the tank, trying to get in, and the damage is enough. This is WE turning the fight and answering back.
OMG couldn't do anything off of that. They were trying to get
that dragon.
Yeah, that's a big key point there, is that WE doesn't have a lot of wave clear to their name.
Ooh, Kandi looks for the insect. He's found World 6, but Xie is now in melee range of the Graves. That's a lot of damage, and they follow it up. 957 gets the kill with some help from Dragon. Kandi will give his life jungler for jungler, but WE continue to chase forward. Icon turns it back around. He assassinates the support, but Mystic gets the arrow. He tries to heal through the damage of 5 and will die, but this is going to be 4 members dead. The unofficial ace for Team WE in game number 2.
Great response, and it was all off of Kandi.
It's auto after auto.
And here's what worries me when it comes to...
That's a Zhonya's. That's a misclick from Xie. You can see the look of panic on his face. He doesn't have flash, and Xiang turns in. This could be a huge mistake. Xiang follows up, doesn't have the mimic just yet, pops right on back around and loops into the turret, but a flash from Xiang gets the kill. Huge smile on his face as Xie gives himself a bit of a forehead scratch. Big mistake.
Yeah, take a look at your inventory, Xie. That's not Gunblade active that he used. That's that's Zhonya.
Sonic Wave finds 5. That's the arrow. It goes in between. Kandi still tries to force the fight. They turn onto World 6, but they don't have the burst. That's a flank from SMLZ. They get 1. 80 carry for jungler. He flashes in. That's exhaust immediately. Cast pins him to the wall, and he dies to 957. Xie is continuing to loop around, but they've lost Mystic. It's up to Xie at 957. He's Zhonya's correctly this time, but Xie is all over him. Tosses out the barrels. 5 firing these shots onto Ben, and with 957 and Xie, they've got more than enough crowd control to turn this fight around. Xie leaps over the wall, has to dodge the follow-up damage, actually doesn't get the ethereal chains, and with the tier 1 still standing, it's a 4 for 3 in favor of WE. Misses, but they're still going in. That's 957 chasing up, but they have to catch up to a Jace. Bear Trap is going to be Lance out, and they are going so hard to kill him, blowing everything they have. 5 members of WE show up, and they get that kill.
And that's pretty key.
Icon, they duck just outside of vision, but they're still right there. And, perhaps going a little bit too soon. That's the tidal wave in the choke. Chain of Corruption onto Xie. He drops the Zhonya's, but they've already assassinated SMLZ. Xie is fine and is going to walk away from this, but he might decide to continue chasing, as 957 are a little split with this. They managed to get the kill on both the carries for OMG. Now they're going to turn onto the Baron itself.
CA doesn't have much HP to his name, but no one's going to be looking to contest this.
Here comes the rest of OMG. They're still at rather high health because of that Ocean Drake. Xie's around the side along with Mystic, so the carries are nice and safe. World 6 is level 14 with Spike, so he can match it. They tag Xiang, and they're getting a lot of damage across as they continue to chase it forward. So much crowd control as Mystic finally gets that kill. They are just working their way through these kills front to back, time after time. Wait a sec, we've got no wards. They're not even bothering to clear this one out, as finally 5 will show up in time, even the blue trinket being used, but Baron is already picked up, and WE are out of there. The Italian job is successful.
Yeah, it's gone. The only other blue trinket on their roster was on Icon. That mid lane pushed out, so Gragas had to deal with it. Here comes the
arrow. This is the composition that goes in. SMLZ is taking so much damage. He's destroyed by Xie. World 6 gets left behind. He's going to make it onto the turret, but they continue chasing 1, 2 turrets deep, and that's 3 members of Team OMG dead. 2 versus 5. Team WE are about to take this set 2-0.
And they make it look easy. After taking down that Baron, they know what to do.
Yeah, they're continuing to push on to the Nexus turrets. 5 and Xiang are sitting on the fountain. There is nothing they can do to stop the roll from Team WE. Game number 2 will go over to the older organization here. And with very happy faces, they're going to take their headsets off. And Raz, we're 1 game away from a clean sweep.
And it's just that fast. That is a mighty big wall in WE. And so OMG, they have to double check what happened in that game. They have to really understand like that. They were in it for